J, coming today with another video for the morning coffee. First thing I want to say is if you're new here, subscribe, okay, join the family. The next thing I want to say is happy July. We have just now embarked on another month, and so I'm so excited to give you this word for July because God is so good. He is so great, and I just want to share with you guys everything God is saying. So go ahead, grab your coffee or your matcha drink, okay? And let's dig into God's word. So today's message is I want to talk to the greatness that is living inside of you. Because here recently I've been talking and I've been praying to God about greatness. And also He's been ministering back to me about breakthrough. The other morning I woke up and the first word I heard was breakthrough. So, I did my little research and I began to study the word breakthrough. And as I did, you know what the biggest thing I realized with breakthrough? It's the opening. It's the opening. And so that's kind of the word God gave me for the entire year, that this was the year of open doors. And so a breakthrough is mashber in the Hebrew, and that means an opening, breaking forth. But you see, when you break through, you don't just walk through like, hey. No, you have to use force. You have to push through. So the way they give it to is giving birth, how the baby breaks through the womb with force. It pushes itself. The mother pushes it out, right? And that's the thing about us right now, is a lot of us, it's time for us to break through. Some of us have been carrying some things for long seasons. It's time for us to break through that vision, break through in that calling, because today I'm going to pull on the greatness that lives inside of you. See, God said that you're walking around with potential and ability and all these things, and you've just been waiting for that push, that breakthrough to bring forth and birth that thing. God is saying this is your season of greatness. And so the word great in the Hebrew, in the Greek, is also mega, or it's gadol. Greatness means mighty, high, strong, big. God wants you to be mighty in His spirit. He wants you to be mighty in your calling. He wants you to be mighty in whatever you're doing. He wants you to dream big in Him. He wants you to have a bigger faith. He wants you to have this mega mindset, that I'm mega in the Lord, that I can be stronger in the Lord, that where I'm at today doesn't have to be all that I am. God wants us to have an exceeding and abundantly joy in Him and faith. And so my goal today is to speak to that greatness inside of you, because each and every one of us have it. Even when you were a little kid, God said I had placed greatness in you and I was trying to pull it out of you. God said you knew you could be greater in your finances. Today you know you can be greater in your faith. You can be greater in your mindset. You can be greater in whatever it is that you're working towards. God wants you to be greater. He wants you to be mega in this. He says that, you know what, you've been toiling and running around in circles, although the door has been open the entire time. He says stop allowing the enemy to distract you so much and focus back on God's will and what God has for you, and you will get through your open door. I want to tell you right now that God is wanting to awaken the greatness that is living inside of you, because it's there. Although it may have got rocked to sleep a few times, God says that greatness is still there. It shows up in your nights. It shows up with your passion. It shows up every day. God says that greatness is living inside of you, but you have to be willing to see it. And you know what? It's not wrong to want to be great, because it's in you. You have greatness inside of you, so you have to become it. It's like telling a fish not to like water. So it's like telling a human not to like food. You have to. It's your nature. When greatness lives inside of you, like the Spirit of God live inside of you, you desire bigger and better. It's okay that you don't want to be where you're at today. It's okay that you're not content with the position you're in. It's okay that you have bigger dreams. It's okay that you want to transition. It's okay that you want to move forward. It's okay you're not happy with being stuck. God is saying it is okay, because greatness is living in you, and He has placed desires inside of you. So today I want to encourage you to break forth what pressure. I want you to break forth. If you feel the pressure of the Lord on you right now, if you feel the pressure of the Lord, if you feel the pressure of things are getting hard for you right now, God says that's your break forth season. July is your breaking forth. July is your opening door. July is your breaking. God is saying He's going to break things. Doors that have been closed to you are now open. Doors that have been closed to your education are now open. Doors that have been closed to your purpose will now be open. This is your breakthrough season. This is breaking forth. When the baby comes out of the womb, the mother is in pain, but she's so grateful to finally receive that child. I want to tell you today, that's how it's going to be. You've been in pain. You've been carrying some things. But when you break forth, amen, God is going to open some doors. And it's going to be beautiful. And you're going to realize all the pain and all the aches and all the reasons you had to go through those seasons for. Because God is going to break some things down. So whatever the doors is that you've been waiting on, God says it's the season. Because He says there is a greatness inside of you. There is something mega. There was something mega inside of you, but he has to do a mesh bitter. He has to do a mesh bitter to break you through. He has to birth something. He has to open something in your life right now. God says you are pregnant and you've been waiting. Oh, Jesus said you've been waiting. You've been waiting. There's some things you couldn't accomplish on your own. There was doors shut to you, but God says now the doors are open, and it's your mesh bitter season. It's your breakthrough season. It's your mega season. God says be great in him. Whatever you're doing, walk in it with greatness and might and power. Everything you do. And he says, get ready to take on July. July and August are going to be a powerful month for you in the Lord. So don't grow weary and don't be afraid, but decide to stand firm on God's word. I want to read this verse to you, Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 7. But blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord and has made the Lord his hope and confidence. He is like a tree planted along a riverbank, with its roots reaching deep into the water, a tree not bothered by the heat nor worried by long months of drought. Its leaves stay green and goes right on producing all its fruit. So the truth is, you have to have trust in the Lord, and you have to be confident in him. And when fear tries to come, you got to remember that you shouldn't embrace fear. You should fight it, and you should stand like you're in the bank, just allowing God to just pour that love on you and allowing you to continue to make fruit in your life, okay? So this season is your Mashbir season. It's your season to get up. It's your season to break through. This is your season of open doors. This is your season to go higher in the Lord. So if you have been wavering on some things, get the faith and start believing. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it encouraged you and inspired you to get inspired for the Word of God, and most of all, inspired for the July month. Guys, we're still doing the Glow Up series. We're still doing the blogs. We're still doing everything. So I just want you to go ahead and come on over and sign up at my website, hisdaughterscloset.com. Make sure you're subscribed to this family and turn on your notification bell so you'll get all your content from me and get notified. Well, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in my next one. Love you. Bye. Before you go ahead and subscribe and check out my other video content.